Sweet Denny's.
Sweet bird.
Okay. When you call your dad, you'll probably talk about this W word.
Wimbledon.
I guess.
We'll take it.
Yeah, jeez. Ooh, bird.
Yeah.
A little
you can go with that.
specific.
Yeah.
Wimbledon?
You can go with that.
That's a weird one.
Specific and pronounced wrong. But we know what you meant.
What is it? Wimbledon.
That's not it.
Wimbledon.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
Nah.
Always on my case.
Yeah, correct.
Bird's got all the hardware.
He does.
Yeah, he does. Look at all that.
So, some people are saying that Kevin's giving me all the hard work to making it easy because I took a bad Friday. It's okay. I love it.
Yeah, why not?
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Offleaseonly.com. Open daily 10 to 8. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Save thousands. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning.
Kevin is the host.
And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz. And they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It is a KVJ show, and I know we're all very excited here today because it is not just a Tuesday, but you know, today is the 5th of May, otherwise known as Cinco de Mayo.
Yes!
Cinco de Mayo.
KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second, he really likes to rush into things. Dog the Bounty Hunter is engaged again. Wait, what?
And they just met. This is new, y'all.
Your boy needs to hit the brakes. I mean, enjoy the romance. Enjoy the honeymoon of the new relationship.
Well, I mean, I think this is his 6th marriage.
Well, Beth just died 10 months ago.
Yeah.
And this is his second fiance since she passed.
Wow.
Something tells me that dog falls hard quickly.
He's trying to fill a gap.
But, I mean, we all get into that, like, you know, you're like, oh, this is great. I've got butterflies. I love you. You're the best. But you have to live in the real world and know that, okay, let me ride this puppy for a little bit and see, because everybody can pretend to be something they're not for at least 6 months.
Over in 6 months. Over in 6 months.
I'll tell you what Dog's up to now coming up. Before we get into that, though, your boy Elon Musk, Kevin, does he know something we don't know?
Yes, he knows a lot of things we don't know.
Well, I mean, some like secret or something, because he tweeted on Friday that he is selling almost all of his physical worldly possessions.
Okay.
And then immediately put a bunch of houses on the market, mega mansions. He also owns some other properties that he says he plans to put on the market as well. Grimes, you know, he's been seeing Grimes, that alternative, bizarre pop star.
She'll make you do weird things.
She just gave birth to a baby with him.
Okay.
Now, it's her first baby, but it's his 6th baby. So it's not like he's a new dad and he just started selling all of his stuff. Like, he's been through this 5 times before.
Wow.
This is his 6th baby.
Okay.
Grimes is considerably younger than he is. It's just fascinating. I'm very intrigued.
Wow.
By her and her whole look and him and his whole thing. And why is he selling off all his worldly possessions?
I don't know, Virginia.
What does he know?
He's a smart dude.
I know.
So
Does that mean we should all sell ours?
It's kind of freaky, man.
I don't have
a
much
lot
to
of
sell,
stuff.
so I'm good. Yeah. I'm all right. I'm already there.
In other news, Amanda Bynes is not pregnant. This update comes nearly 2 months after she and her boyfriend took to social media to announce that she was pregnant and that she was going to be getting married to this guy, and her family swooped in. You know, they've been very worried about her mental stability and her mental health. They have asked for privacy now while they try to put the pieces back together. I think she is being safely watched, sheltering in a quarantine with like all kinds of mental health experts.
Okay.
And finally here, Dog the Bounty Hunter is ready to get married again. This just 10 months after Beth, his longtime wife, passed away. Now, they like this girl. I guess the kids are supportive of this relationship, unlike the one that he had prior to this with that Moon Angel chick, where everybody was like, wow, we hate her. That caused serious family drama, but the kids apparently are on board with this new girlfriend. Francie Frayne is her name.
You guys know how he proposed, right? Well, she went out to go get some groceries or some food. She comes back. The place is lit with candles. Dog says, will you spend the rest of your life with me? And she said yes. How could I say no to something like that?
I've been dating you 3 months.
And you're my sixth. This time it's love.
Like, wow, this is just fascinating. He moves quick,
Yeah, he
y'all.
does.
I played baseball with a guy. He's on his 7th marriage.
What?
7th marriage, yeah.
He's your age?
He's my age. And here's the weird thing. He doesn't even have money.
7?
7, he's on his 7th marriage. Yeah.
Does he just marry everybody he dates?
He married a girl right out of high school. They got divorced right out of high school, really quick. Then he married somebody in college when I was playing with him. They got divorced. He married somebody 2 years later. They got divorced. And so the story goes.
Do I know this guy?
Oh, no, you don't know him. He is a Mariana, Florida dude.
Fascinating. And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
Do you want to watch the KVJ Show live or on demand? Find us on youtube.com/KVJ Show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
Well, I wanted to thank all the people who sent me a comment or a message or a text about a squirrel that gets a little aggressive with them. I was telling you guys yesterday that a squirrel fell on the back of my neck where I live at. And when I went on the internet to Google it, I go, do squirrels attack humans? Do squirrels fall on humans? It was kind of rare, but people they had stories. The internet said that there was stories, but it was rare.
If it's going to happen to anyone, it's going to happen to you.
Someone from Port St. Lucie said, yeah, man, I was out doing some yard work and a squirrel fell on my back.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm just asking the squirrel experts out there, is that an accidental fall or is the squirrel sizing me up, trying to send a message? Because I feel like it's premeditated.
I feel like we won't know till we interview the squirrel. Every
Yeah.
squirrel's going to be different. We don't know what's in his heart.
You don't know.
So it's definitely confirmed my neighbor is feeding these squirrels nuts. So it's getting them all ginned
Yeah.
up.
Somebody's doing that in my neighborhood, too, because I always see there's a trio of these 3 squirrels, mainly see the 2, but every time I see him, he's got a peanut in his mouth. And I don't live by a peanut farm or anything.
And you don't have a peanut tree?
Yeah.
Well, I'm finding all these peanut shells in my courtyard, and I
Yeah.
told y'all that I saw a squirrel. He was in my courtyard, looking at me, and then he's burying his nuts in my courtyard. They do that, by the way.
You should go dig him up, not break eye contact, and eat his nuts.
I'm too scared.
See how it goes down.
No, these squirrels have me in line. I am not
playing.
messing about with these squirrels.
But think of the video. You just video yourself.
Oh,
And then when he attacks you, you've got a video of a squirrel just coming for you.
I'm knee deep in this squirrel drama because we are just almost done with this squirrel battle rap we're doing. I'm entrenched with this stuff. I'm kind of struggling. I'm not gonna lie. Because of these squirrels. But I do want to thank the people in solidarity. Thank you for supporting me with my squirrel drama. They're having it as well.
Thank you also to everybody who posted squirrel pictures on his Facebook.
It's pretty funny.
They put all these pictures of squirrels going, yeah!
Oh, yeah. They're jazzy.
I don't know what happened. I think like in the year 2005, squirrels said enough. We're turning on humans.
Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
So, did you guys watch this meteor shower last night? It's supposed to be a meteor shower, right?
Last night?
Last night, I was told by Magnolia there was a meteor shower that was happening at 9:15, and so it was crucial that she watch it because it was going to be very, very exciting and very cool. And so,
Okay.
she's got this one little girlfriend, a neighborhood friend, and her family has been quarantined, no new people. She's been hanging out with this girl since the beginning of all this. And so, this girl's mom was going to drive them to a place with no street lights so they could see the meteor shower. And I was like, okay, all right, well, that sounds fine. Just, you had to be home by 10.
Okay.
Well, so I start texting the girl's mom at like 9:45 because I'm like, I don't see a parent going and driving to this area with no street lights and laying there. Why don't you go in your own backyard and look for it?
Yeah, okay.
Which I did, and I didn't
Yeah.
see any meteors. So I text the girl's mom, and turns out she did not drive the girls. Turns out that the older brother drove the girls. And I was like, well, that's a lie, because the only reason I let you go was because the mom was going to be there.
Yeah.
And then I told you to be home by 10. She got home at 10:35.
You're not shocked about this because
No.
she's at the age where
Yeah.
there's probably a boy involved that she likes, I'd imagine.
How do I figure out if there's a boy involved?
Well,
Talk about it on the air, make her feel really uncomfortable, have a big fight with her.
yeah, she's 15.
Yes.
And, that is kind of the age where you want a little bit more freedom and you start running around a little bit and those kind of things happen. And, if your mom is calling to make sure that other moms are driving and that you're home exactly at 10 on meteor shower night, then, you're welcome to it, Virginia. There's going to be a lot more to come.
She's 15 or she's going to be 15.
She'll be 15 in 20 days.
I mean, when did you have your first girlfriend, Kev? Do you remember what age you were?
I mean, I dabbled in third grade. You'd start going steady and things like that. Third, fourth, fifth grade.
Yeah, I mean, I had my first legit girlfriend going into it as a 13-year-old, and she was 15. My mom did not like that.
Oh, that's too much of an age gap.
I was in middle school. She was in high school. We just got to make sure who Max is talking to here.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Let me talk to her.
Well, I can't imagine. It sounds like she's trying to hide something from you, and I can't imagine why.
Yeah, I know. She's definitely hiding something from you, and I get why.
But,
yes.
I mean, I told her this because I don't like it. Like, she's got a friend that has lied to her parents, and I know about that. And I'm like, look, that ain't cool. You don't lie to me. You just tell me straight up what's going on. If you lie to me, you're going to be in bigger trouble.
Question: how do you know that the friend lied?
Because I heard them talking about it.
Did Magnolia confess they lied, or you?
No, the
sleuthed
kid
it out?
that lied to her parents, I heard her talking, and she accidentally let it spill in my house that she lied to her parents.
How did she do it?
I don't want to get into too much detail. 'Cause I don't want to ruin that kid's life. I'm okay with ruining my own kid's life, but I don't want to bring down everybody.
The first time I was a goody two shoes when it came to my mom and rules, but right when I got to be about 15 going on 16, I snuck out of the house for the first time. Or the second time.
Yeah.
It starts to happen.
So I'm trying to figure out now, what do I do? So you lied to me and you were late. I already asked her about, what happened to the girl's mom? Why wasn't she there with you? Why was the brother driving you and not her? Oh, well, she was going to go, but then she didn't. And I don't know if I believe that either.
But you're not going to punish Mags. She's not going to feel the heat.
Well, I told her, I'm like, for every minute you're late, you owe me $1 because that's what she cares about, money. And so, okay, for every minute that you're late, you got to pay me $1.
Is that really going to be enforced, though? Or is that goofy law? Because I can see that being goofy law.
I'm going to enforce it today. I'm going to take that money.
Okay. Well, some people are alerting us to the fact that, and, maybe you could have seen something last night, but they're saying with this meteor shower it's coming because of Halley's Comet. That, it's apparently whisking somewhere. I mean, we're not going to see it again until 2061. We saw it in 1986, but apparently it's causing a meteor shower. And they say that it was going to peak in the early hours of Tuesday, May 5th. So that would be sometime after midnight.
Oh, well, then there's no chance she could have seen it.
Well, I mean, it says peak.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't want to get Mags in any trouble, but, I'm just...
Well, I went out in the yard because I was like, let me see
Yeah.
what's going on here. I looked up at the sky for a good 10 minutes. I looked like a crazy person standing in the driveway just looking up, and I didn't see nothing.
You know that the meteor shower, that was not even, that's not the star of this show. It's whoever this guy is.
I've been duped. I believed in the meteor. I got duped.
People are saying, are you going to actually punish her other than taking money? Because, I mean, $1 here, $1 there. $3 to a kid's going to be nothing.
I know what you're saying. It's going to be $35 because she was 35 minutes late. And I think I'm going to put a new policy in place. Nothing after 9 p.m. You have to be home by 9 p.m.
9 p.m. for a 14, 15-year-old?
Yeah.
That's kind of a pretty darn good curfew.
I agree. That's very fair.
And maybe, what, with 16 it goes to 10
I think on a school night, okay, here's the thing though. She has virtual school today, but it doesn't start until 1.
None of that matters. You are the law. I don't care if it starts at 8 a.m. or 1 p. You say, Mags, 9 p.m. you're here. If not, boom, here's the punishment.
And I have to get up. So if I have to work the next day, I want her home by 9 p.m. because I get all upset and I can't go to sleep if she's not home yet. So I guess it's more about me than her.
You need to get a little Wyatt Earp in your house. That's all I'm saying. Let them know that you got the badge. You are the law. I'm telling you, grow a mustache like Wyatt Earp.
Virginia's now hiding in the bushes for other reasons.
Yeah.
For her kid.
Did not see this one coming.
Oh, you are in it. This is the age where all kind of trickery is
Virginia, I think you
in
need one of those ghillie suits you always talk about.
I do need a ghillie suit.
Yeah. So you just lay in the grass and blend right in.
Times are tough, though. I'm going to have to make my own.
No, it's all right. They don't look like they're that difficult.
Did you sneak out of the house? I'm not saying Mags did, but I remember when I was trying to get my freedom around the same age as Mags, I had to sneak out of the house and be kind of, real savvy with that. Did you guys ever do that?
Yes, I did. I did it quite frequently.
Constantly. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were always running the streets of Logan.
You did too.
Yeah, I'd just tell my parents I was staying at my buddy's house, and then he would do the same, and then we would just take off all night. We'd literally run the streets.
Well, in my house, I grew up in a little small bedroom with my sister in a bunk bed. But then when I got older, my parents let me take over this addition that they had put on the house and turn that into my bedroom. It was supposed to be a den, but somehow I talked them into giving it to me. So it was a huge den room, and it had a glass sliding door.
And Mom had a new boyfriend at the time?
I could easily just open that glass sliding door and shimmy right
Yeah.
out. I didn't even have to go through any part of the house.
Mom's distracted with new boyfriend Frank.
Yes. Who was 5 years older than me, and that's creepy. Don't even talk about the scars from that.
It's turned into a therapy session.
It really has.
It's all coming out now. We got some tequila over there if you need it.
Damn, Corona got me in a headspace.
Yeah.
Does bartender need to pour you a drink?
What I got on my mind here today, I typically do my work in the little room that we have there. I've kind of made my office at the house, and it's right by the front door. There's a window there, and I see out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, is there movement out there? And sure enough, I look, and there's some guy outside just lurking around. This is just
What?
after 5 a.m.
Lurking?
Yeah, I'm just like, what's going on? He's passing by the window. And
5 a.m.?
I've got one of those houses too that's you have to kind of go up, to the house.
But it's kind of your place is weird because it's kind of a runway for lurkers. You can see them kind of milling around from your windows.
But it's an intentional endeavor. Some houses, you might just accidentally walk by the front door and you just have
No,
people
you
there.
can't cut through. There's no.
Right.
But don't you get a food delivery service early?
I do. And I thought, okay, but I know it's not that day. That was my first thought. I'm like, what day is it? I'm like, it's not food service delivery day. Oh. And then I saw him, and I'm like going, okay, maybe it is delivery guy. And sure enough, there was a Whole Foods bag out there. I don't know what it could have been. It looked like, I don't know, just a Whole Foods bag.
Did the Queen order some Whole Foods delivery?
Well, this is it. Everything is delivery now,
Which
because
I love.
of the world that we're in, and we're trying to do our best to stay away from everybody. But I got to tell you, it is kind of a weird, I mean, it is really, if you wanted to be a lurker or a prowler, this is your era.
All you have to do is carry a giant delivery bag.
Yeah.
And you can get away with
if
it.
you put on a dark polo that looked like you delivered for Amazon or Whole Foods or whatever it is, really, you can walk up by any house right now and nobody's going to question you. Because the other day I was watching, I realized I was kind of doing the over-under, and we're averaging about 3 delivery guys per day right now with whatever is going on. I don't even know what the orders are, Virginia.
Well, you're probably getting everything.
Yeah.
You're probably getting toiletries, food,
Yes.
essentials,
Yeah.
everything.
I didn't know we needed so much.
Home Depot.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing the same thing, but I don't get 3 a day. That's a lot.
But I was like, these guys deliver in the middle of the night? Apparently so.
You know what, too, porch pirates are doing? Dressing up as nurses in scrubs with like a fake medical badge, and they're porch pirating. So be
But
careful.
that seems kind of obvious. Why would a nurse be up by somebody's house?
Well, home health nurses are going to people's houses to take care of COVID patients. So when people see a nurse going up to the front door, they think, oh, it's just a home health nurse.
Whether it's a nurse or they're carrying a bag, their whole thing is confusion in the beginning. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh,
It's a person who's supposed to be there.
Exactly.
Look, they look legit. They're delivery. They're nursing.
The thing with these the porch pirates is once you catch them, a lot of times they act like they don't even know I don't know what's going on. I thought it was mine. And be like, dude,
You don't even live here.
I just saw you pick this up from my hallway.
You're running to your Nissan that's parked down the street.
yeah.
Just be careful, Kev.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious. I was like, it's very odd. Like the delivery times. I guess people are ordering so much delivery now, they have to deliver it all hours of the day and night.
Did you open the Whole Foods bag and see what you got?
No, I left in case it was a pipe bomb.
It's weird too. I don't know if you've noticed since you've got so many delivery people coming up. Some people, because I do a lot of food delivery, they will take the food, they will put it right by the door, and they'll kind of wave through the window, like, "Oh, that's cool." And then there's some that'll see you through your window and you wave, kind of like, "Okay, just put it down there." And they knock on the door and they want to give it to you personally.
I think some of them are required to do that.
Yeah.
Because some of mine knock too, and I'm like, just don't knock. I'm coming out there. I'll see it.
Well, it makes it awkward.
You don't have to knock.
Oh, because I open the door halfway to go, "All right, give me my pizza. All right, give me my pizza."
Yeah, I gotta get one of those 2-way windows or something like that. Do they have any kind of like film you can put on it? Because
Totally do.
I
yeah.
had that happen a couple weeks ago with the Jehovah's Witnesses, and they saw me in there, and they were like, "We know you're home." And I it was before the whole pandemic thing
Okay,
happened,
good.
so it was a couple months now. And I remember I did have an appointment. Like I had to go somewhere and I had to finish something up, and I'm like, and they're like just standing there like we're not going anywhere. They're like,
We're
we know
here
you're
because
here.
Jesus sent us.
Well, they're like, we know you're here. You're trapped. And basically, I had to fight my way out to the street. It was like me versus 2 Jehovah's Witnesses. And it was just like, whoopsha. It was like a movie trying to get to my car.
It gets uncomfortable when you tell them you're not interested and you're trying to be polite, but then they don't shut their act down.
I was kind of waving like, no, I'm like, I'm working like, nah, I get it. I've had the whole rap many times
and
before.
I'm pretty well versed in the
you're
ways of the Bible and other people's religions.
Well, it's like
it's good.
There's no time for this right now, and they were not. They're like we have nothing but time.
It's weird though when they don't shut the act down.
They wouldn't, and they were just standing there, and it was a good 10 awkward minutes of them just looking in the window at me and me like, "Oh no, I'm not coming out. Don't. It's not happening. Ding dong. Nope, not coming out."
I told you about that guy at Publix that chased me down with these religious pamphlets. I'm like, "I'm good, dude," and he kept on coming at me.
Persistent.
During the coronavirus.
I had a mask on. Like, I'm trying to avoid people.
That guy is not doing the Lord's
in
work.
their mind, they think God, Jesus, Buddha, whoever it might be, is one day going to be going, dude, I mean, you let that dude go from the Publix parking lot. You really didn't want it, did you?
I don't think they keeping score that hard.
Well, that's what they think. Yeah.
That guy was trying to spread the good word like someone was keeping score.
I want to be able to defend my efforts. I want an A for effort
And
at least.
on a regular day, I would have heard what this cat had to say, just not during Corona.
I know. Is banana bread cake? Then he's making the argument that it is. Now, the name alone makes you think it's bread.
It ain't bread.
Called banana bread.
No, it's cake.
I don't think it's cake either. I think it's a dessert treat.
It's cake.
It's a loaf.
Okay. So, Virginia, you're saying it's cake.
I believe it's cake.
Jaybird, you say it's not.
I would say it's not.
Denny's, you say it's cake.
I say it's cake.
Does it have frosting on it?
It reminds me of a cakey cake substance. It reminds me of carrot cake.
You can have cake without frosting.
And they make banana bread with a little drizzle on it.
What cake do you have without frosting?
Pound cake, right?
Yeah, pound cake.
Angel food
Angel
cake.
food. Devil's food.
Well, maybe I was raised in a different home, but we always had some type of frosting or glaze on that.
I don't think pound cake is traditionally served with frosting. Neither is angel food cake.
It is in the Pennington house. We always had glaze on our pound cake.
Well, the Penningtons were doing it wrong.
Yeah. Well, we asked people on our Twitter, what do you think? Is banana bread technically cake? 33% said that Denny's is right, that it is cake. 33%.
Yeah, that's basically flat earthers.
More people said he was wrong, 39%.
Yeah, he is.
28% said he's extremely high.
Those people are right.
Yes. So that was the only safe answer we had of the options.
We looked it up on the internet, and of course, people were fighting. It's not cake. It's a dessert treat.
These are the fights I can get behind.
Yeah.
These are the fights I like to see right now on social media, not the political ones.
Well, it's one of those arguments where we had, a hot dog a sandwich.
That one still goes on.
And Denny's true statement, he got a death threat because he dug his heels in and said, a hot dog's a sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Denny's, a hot dog is not a sandwich.
I mean, I don't know. I think I saw a Will Smith video where he put up where he even confirmed that he thought hot dogs were the same as
Meat
sandwiches.
between two pieces of bread, technically.
Just the other week.
You really want to fire this back up, Dog?
I don't want to fire it back up,
Do you
but
really want protection to your car
the
again?
coals still burn.
And oddly today, it's not just Cinco de Mayo, but it's also National Hoagie Day. And I know there's that debate about is a hoagie a sub? What's a grinder? Are they all the same thing?
Hoagie, sub, and grinder are all the same thing.
I thought
Fight
so.
me in the parking lot. What's our address here, Virginia?
You can't fight anybody. Coronavirus.
6 feet.
Well-
6 feet. That's a hard fight to have. Stay 6 feet apart.
We'll throw rocks at each other.
You got to grab like a really
No.
long stick.
You know what? Come here and battle dance me. 6 feet apart.
With
I
a
want
rake.
it.
You could do jousting. I believe that's a socially distanced
you
fight.
could.
Good call.
Yeah.
Hoagies, because we've talked about this before, and people from up north, hoagies and grinders are different than subs.
How did they say they're different?
Exactly.
Is it different bread?
They never have an argument
So they don't ever say, they just say it is different.
because they're up north and they call it grinder. That's why it's different.
So I think they go by regional. That's how they identify them. And also, I guess some people even go into subdivisions of if it's a hot or a cold sub or a grinder.
Yeah,
they have
okay.
different terms based on that.
I mean, I could see the argument there's a different style. If the bread is different and what you put on it is different.
But a lot of times the bread is going to be different at every different place you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Virginia.
Like, these people aren't getting the bread from the same place.
No, grinders, hoagies, and subs are the same thing. Can I get an amen?
In concept, amen.
Yeah.
The bread may be slightly different from place to place depending on what the baker used to bake it. And there's 8,000 different ways to bake a loaf of bread.
Don't think you're going to like to hear this, and I'm very sorry, Kevin, but I did get a text message. Somebody is in town. They took a flight. They weren't supposed to. Hulk Hoagie's in town.
Oh, yeah?
I am so sorry.
Well, we can't come in because social distancing.
Yeah, I'm sure he really practices social distancing. That guy don't care about the rules.
Okay.
Just
He's here, and I heard he hooked up with Lana last night, and you know she hasn't been practicing social
Yeah,
distancing.
you're right.
I
Yeah.
only tell
We're all
you
dead.
I only tell you this just to say, watch your back, Ralston. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Just
All right.
watch your-
Thank you for the warning. I have to be ready and aware. Some of the arguments for it. Somebody said, I will agree that the banana bread is very similar to carrot cake. Somebody said Denny's is 100% correct on the banana bread. I've made many cakes in my life, and banana bread is a cake. You would need dough to have bread. This is a batter.
Batter is cake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Carrot cake and banana bread are two different animals. Carrot cake's got some beautiful frosting on top of it.
It's cream cheese.
Some would argue that's the best part of carrot cake.
It is.
They said the main reason they call it a bread is because it's made in a loaf pan. Where do they sell it in Publix? Next to the pound cake in the bakery. So they put it in the cake section.
I think we all can agree. Pound cake, amazing. That's why I got that freshman 10 on me.
I haven't had pound cake probably in 10 years.
Baby, you're doing it wrong.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, and somebody said banana bread can be eaten as a dessert. You don't eat bread as a dessert, therefore it is a dessert. So there you go. Some strong arguments for Denny's case.
It's a dessert. It's not a cake.
Okay.
I don't think we'll win them over.
Anything from a batter is a cake.
All right. This is clearly an argument that's annoying people.
Mainly him.
He's mad because he's losing.
I'm not losing. Stats don't lie, bro.
Whatever.
Kevin read the percentages.
But all the people that thought he was high also thought it was a cake.
Got some birthdays going on here today. Gotta say happy birthday to Adele. She's turning 32 today. Big rumors of her comeback. Another album. I guess she has never left, but she doesn't do projects very often. Was it about every 5 years she drops a new album?
She said she wasn't going to do one for a while, but then she went through a divorce.
Yeah.
Lost a bunch of weight, and she's like, okay, let's get back at it, y'all.
And what is it, like her hairdresser or makeup artist or somebody like that was on Instagram this last week making a video saying, really big Adele news coming up. And everybody's, it's got to be a new album. So there you go. She always names them after her age, right? So would this be 32?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's getting depressing when you get in your 40s. Even late 30s.
Snack Pack's going to put out one. It says 53.
48.
Yeah.
Not so sexy.
Henry Cavill, who is Superman, turns 37 today. And do you guys remember Kurt Loder from the old MTV days?
I do, because he was an older cat. He stayed on that network forever.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was like 60 on there with 20-year-olds.
He was big friends with Madonna, too. He called her Maddie.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's 75 today. Also got happy birthday shout out to Amber. She's turning 18 on Cinco de Mayo from Sissy, Brandon, Elliot, and Brooke. Happy birthday to my brother Jose, a.k.a. P, 33 years old, from his brother Jorge. Also, best dad in the world. Happy birthday from his wife, Katie. Kids, Brian, Tony, Alana, Kelly, and Angela. Grandpa and the cats. Love you so much. And also a happy 9th birthday shout out to my awesome little redhead, Hope, from Mom and Dad and Vegas. James sent that in. So there you go. A couple of big old happy birthdays. Want to get one here on the KVJ Show. Mail at kvjshow.com. MAIL at kvjshow.com. Okay, what do you think here? We're talking about Nicolas Cage. He's going to be playing the Tiger King, supposedly, in an 8-part series that's going to be coming out. What are the details? Where are we going to see that?
So they haven't announced yet what network it's going to be, but yeah, it's going to be a
Seems like Netflix would make the most sense, but is Netflix behind it?
Yeah, Netflix is like,
Or is Netflix like, no, we're good, we had enough?
Yeah, it's a separate project based on somebody's work. And I don't know that this person is affiliated with Netflix, but it makes sense to be on Netflix, right?
It does, but I think it's a really sad statement for Nicolas Cage if Netflix, who housed this whole thing, is like, nah, we're good.
But what if there becomes a bidding war and the other networks want it and they pay more than Netflix would have offered because they want a piece of that action, thinking, oh, it's going to be as big as Tiger King was on Netflix?
Keep in mind, there was so much hype around the documentary Making a Murderer. Remember that?
Yeah.
People were protesting and free this guy and all that. Where are they at now? There'll be a new Tiger King that comes along. There always is.
Yeah, and not to mention you're talking about how much time is lapsing, and I don't think that Tiger King himself is becoming more endearing the more you're finding out about that guy.
Yeah, when I first watched it, I'm like, oh, this is amusing, and then I started reading up on this clown.
Yeah.
He's a terrible person. Like, terrible
So it's not as funny now, yeah.
No.
Right. It just feels like maybe, I don't know, it's going to be a good project. And if Netflix does not get it, I think it's a really bad statement because they should be the ones that would get it. They got the money to do it. And they're cranking out some big projects. We did ask, though, if we were going to cast a KVJ movie, who would play each role? Okay, we've got, for me, one suggestion is a younger Bill Paxton with a beard. Okay.
Okay, I can see that.
Can you?
Don't know if we can reverse age Bill Paxton, but
He's you guys have that same look.
And he's dead.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's not around anymore.
Rest in peace.
So
we would have to Bring him back from the dead and take some years off.
Make
of
him 10 years younger.
You're going to have to talk to his agent about this. But I don't think they can.
It's a difficult booking.
Tough casting project, yeah. Okay. Let me see some of the other suggestions here. For Virginia, a young Demi Moore or Sandra Bullock.
A young Demi Moore.
Wow.
Well, I'll take that all day.
That is very
I
flattering.
don't feel like it's actually real, but I'll take it.
For Jaybird, we got everything from Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
He's got blonde hair, and he's skinny.
You're a brunette.
I look nothing like Flea.
To Bobcat Goldthwait.
That's when I had more weight and I had that goatee.
That's not a compliment.
People used to say I look like Bobcat.
Damn.
And even a vote for Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh, a lesbian?
Get out of
Hey,
here.
little Jaybird.
That's amazing.
Someone said John C. Reilly. They saw my hair all crazy. John C. Reilly from Step Brothers. I don't see that.
No,
at
you're
all.
cuter than him. He's not that cute.
I'm more Rosie O'Donnell than John C.
I think
Reilly.
Rosie's a better way to go. Definitely.
And Suits is just played by Suits.
Aw. No one can be as awesome as Suits.
No, Suits, actually, you couldn't have this person play him because they're in bars, but the person that shot Lennon looks like a little bit like Suits. If Suits went a different way and got older, kind of looks like Suits a little bit. The guy that shot Lennon.
John Lennon's murderer.
Yeah, I know it's kind of a weird example.
Yeah.
Sorry, Suits.
Yesterday on the show, we were asking the question, what year had the best movies? And some strong suggestions, and it was interesting. We put it up on our Facebook page, what some people were saying. Now, yesterday, Jaybird was feeling like 1984 or 1985 would be the year for him. 1984, if you're talking about the best 5 movies, like this is a 5-card stud poker hand, Ghostbusters, The Karate Kid, 16 Candles, The Terminator, and Beverly Hills Cop. Stopping at the top or 5 really big movies from that year is your example. 1985, which did a little bit better in our voting, had Goonies, Back to the Future, The Breakfast Club, Weird Science, and Rocky IV.
Solid.
Yeah, so it did a little bit better than 1984, but both years were highly rated. A couple others that jumped out. 1999 had The Matrix, The Green Mile, American Pie, Fight Club, and The Sixth Sense. That's a pretty solid year for movies. And 1995. Now, the thing about this, we stopped at 5, and somebody made the argument that if you made this more than 5, 1995 would be the best movie year ever. Because you had Toy Story, Casino, Braveheart, Tommy Boy, Apollo 13, then Friday, Bad Boys, and Waiting to Exhale. So Teresa said that would be her year, throwing in those.
I think I saw every single movie in the theater that you just listed. That's
Yeah.
how much I went to the movies back in the day.
Yeah, it was a big thing. The year that won on our voting, though, was 1994. That had Forrest Gump, Pulp Fiction, Shawshank Redemption, The Lion King, Dumb and Dumber for your 5. Plus, that's not even counting The Mask, Ace Ventura, and The Professional. So 1994 was the year that won for the best year for movies.
I'll feel good about that.
You don't? Okay. Should have created some aliases and voted more.
I love 85. I'm not changing. That's my fave.
Yeah, that came in second. 1984 came in fourth behind 1999.
If you're a little bored at home, take some time to examine that 1983. Examine it.
Okay. What was in it?
Return of the Jedi for starters.
Okay. All right.
Boom.
All right.
Ugh, I'm out.
If you want to go and comment, you can just check out the KVJ Show Facebook page. We got all kinds of new stuff up there, including the After the Show podcast that we do on there live just after 11 a.m. every single weekday morning.
Wait a minute. Is Bill Paxton not dead?
You killed Bill Paxton and he's
I
not
thought
dead?
he died in 2017.
Okay, he did die. All right, thank you.
Thought so, yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's dead. People always calling me out.
Are we sure?
He's dead. Or is it Bill Pullman? I got to... He passed away. Kevin's right. And so
Okay.
am I.
Okay. How'd he die? He seems like kind of young, right?
Yeah,
Like,
60. He was 61 when he passed away.
That's young.
It's very young. I don't have those numbers right now.
Or stories.
Or facts.
Yeah.
Drama, drama, you got drama and you gotta tell all. You love to complain about your pain. Hey, you Facebook phishing. Facebook phishing.
Well, maybe one of the odd positives of what's going on with COVID-19 is if we've got to be staying at home, then at least we got something to read on social media.
Nextdoor is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of the people on there yet still haven't figured out that you don't put your dirty laundry on social media. And
They're newbies to it.
they're newbies. And so
Yeah.
they're fighting. And this is like Facebook was 8 years ago,
Right.
10 years ago, when we first started having all the Facebook phishing fights. It was awesome.
You can see that shock happen in this post that you gave me, Virginia. This all was about the haircut thing, and
Yes.
we've been hearing about all the bootleg haircuts that are happening all over the place, whether it be in apartment complexes or in neighborhoods. You know, these rogue barbers and beauticians are going out and they don't care. They're just, going to people's houses and doing haircuts and making a little bit of money on the side. So here's what we got. We got Rachel with this post. I'll play the role of Rachel. We're going to have Virginia playing the role of Carol. We've got Jaybird playing Alan, and Denny's You Can Be Jay in this post that we got here. Rachel put up, Shannon came to our home today and gave my husband the best haircut he has had in years. If you would like her to contact you, let me know.
What's her number?
You gotta get this girl in trouble. Many folks around here take this whole shutdown very serious. And for some reason, they're really, really against rogue hairstylist hand plate emoji.
Some are following the shutdown mandates and practicing within the guidelines of the profession, and, may I add, at a huge financial risk.
We still have our God-given right to freedom. We can do whatever we would like inside our own homes.
You can. However, Shannon, the haircutting chick, is in violation of the Florida statutes governing cosmetology. She's in danger of losing her license and putting her license and career in jeopardy. I would doubt that she'd be happy with you advertising her illegal activity and giving out her number on a public blog. Just saying.
The law has yet to tell me I can't allow people in my home. And I happen to be married to a lawyer. I'm just glad that we have happy, healthy people without mullets.
Well, your husband needs an education of what Shannon is actually allowed to do under the Florida statutes.
So you are saying that a private person outside a place of business that is visiting a friend is not allowed to trim a head of hair? Oh, I would love to see this law.
It's a law of cosmetology.
So it was my understanding that Nextdoor was set up to help your neighbors. I was just passing along info that could help people. If you don't like it, just scroll on, Carol.
LOL. Ha ha ha. This post is funny on so many levels. Mm-hmm. we got demoted, Denny's. We didn't have not many lines.
I had one line. It didn't lead anywhere.
You're the extra.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a couple more fun ones here. We've got Diana and Christopher on this. Jaybird, I'll let you play the role of Diana on this. And Denny's, you can be Christopher.
All right.
Go ahead, Diana.
I don't understand it. I went for a drive today and noticed E.R. Bradley's restaurant on Flagler Drive was packed with people at the outside area and the lawn out in the front. No one had masks on. I thought these places were only open for takeout. Crazy, right?
You don't have to be around people if you don't want to be. Reporting them is a real D move. Just go home and quarantine. Leave them to their own decisions. Land of the free, remember?
Yeah, I think this chick, Diana, that was blasting Bradley's on the next door, I think they were doing the takeout, but I think, they got the beautiful lawn and everything in there. I think everybody's getting their food and they're just kind of like eating around on the lawns and whatnot. And of course, again, keep in mind, Diana, when you're eating, it's really hard to wear a face mask and put things into your mouth. So she's all upset because she sees people sitting out in the grass enjoying their food and they're not wearing face masks, and she's upset.
But what if you're just eating food and someone's 7 feet away from you? Technically, aren't you following the guidelines?
That's why people are so confused with the face mask. She thinks if you're out in public, you have to have a face mask on always. And it's really hard if you decide to eat outside to, again, wear the face mask and eat.
If you're eating wings with a face mask, you're
my
going to get some
gosh.
sauce on that thing.
You're going to have to throw that mask away.
It's going to be saucy.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Mine has makeup all over it.
I
Do you need a mask? I got one for you, Mama.
I've got a really good one that I love. It's just starting to get makeup all over it. I can't, you can't see it because it's only on the side that touches my skin. But the side that touches my skin is starting to look a little like overly tan.
If you forgot a mask and you had to go into the grocery store, you're like, oh, I forgot my mask. Do you still go in the grocery store?
Nope.
You drive all the way from DeQuesta to West Palm to go to the store. And you
Me
forget.
and Denny's had this discussion the other day because what happened to me the other day, Rocco had been messing around in my car and he had taken my mask out of my car and I didn't even realize it. And I wanted to stop at Total Wine. This was like 3 weekends ago because I had no booze for Friday happy hour. I went to go stop at Total Wine and I had no mask and I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I just like ran in with no mask, like a panicked lunatic. And I ended up running into people that I knew and I had no mask. And I was so upset that it scarred me for life. I will never do that again.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Did you see the video of the woman in Kentucky that cut a hole in her mask?
Yes.
She's brilliant.
She said it makes it easier to breathe.
And some of those masks are tough to breathe in.
People couldn't believe it. They made a video of her and posted it.
It limits your oxygen. It really does.
It does, man. I was panting in. The one I had, it was a little tight. I think my face has gotten fat. I don't think it fits.
They're not one size fits all.
They're
No.
Somebody texted in and said, yeah, I actually went to a barber yesterday. It was open and operating like regular. And I don't know.
What town?
What county was this? It's a 561 number.
Wow. That
kinda
is
curious.
if it's in Palm Beaches, West Palm, it's not legal.
If I came in here tomorrow and I had a real fat, tight fade, and you knew I didn't do it myself, on a scale of 1 to 5, how mad are you at me?
10.
Really? You're that mad?
Yes, because you're an example.
Yeah.
You're an example.
People actually, unfortunately, follow you and listen to what you say.
Kevin, I cannot wait when Virginia law has been lifted.
It's tough, isn't it?
Or just like slightly just lighten up a bit.
If you make a mistake, it's okay. You didn't do it on purpose. But if you actually go to a barber to get a haircut, that's not a mistake.
I had many chances
That's-
to turn around, is what you're saying.
Yes, I think so.
Oh, sweet Denny's is Virginia law.
Oh man, that hair's gonna get long.
It's breaking.
It looks good long. So
does.
many chicks message me.
Yeah.
I love his long hair.
Looks
I
great,
wish
doesn't
he
it?
wouldn't wear that dirty beanie. They love it. They
Dirty
wanna
beanie?
see it.
Those are Virginia's words, by the
Okay.
way. I wash it every other day. People can kiss my butt.
One more post here on social distancing. This is Jen and Tim going at it. I'll have Virginia play the role of Jen. I'll play the role of Tim here.
All right, where's this one?
It's down by the
Okay,
other
I
ones.
got it. I found it. There's a lot of scripts today. I love
I
it.
know.
You people are working hard on Facebook and Nextdoor.
Whoa, who's Denny's playing?
Oh, I got. I think I got
If you
cut.
guys want it, I can give it to you.
Who's bird
If you don't
playing?
get roles, Virginia, they get all upset. All right, Jaybird, you can play Jen, and Denny, she'll play Tim.
I'm just kidding, man.
All right, you ready?
Go ahead.
Did Palm Beach County lift social distancing restrictions? Just wondering, since my neighbors have been having loud parties and gatherings often.
You know, Jen, maybe we should all just be locked to our beds. Put us in a biohazard suit with a face mask on, then sedate us so we can just wake up when this is all over. I mean, why would anyone want to play music loud while we're locked in our homes with nothing to do and no paycheck coming in? Huh.
There's a lot of Tims out there
The
that
tide
Yeah.
is turning.
Oh, big time. I've seen so many Tims that are like, y'all, I'm going out.
Tim's coming.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
coming hard, and he brings a lot of tude.
Yep.
Don't argue with Tim.
Oh, yeah, I know some people don't feel good as hell because they can't get their hair did, their nails done, all that kind of good stuff. But, yeah, it's kind of interesting. The person who had texted in a minute ago and said, yeah, I just got my hair cut yesterday. I was like, where was this? And he said it's in
Don't say.
Palm Beach County.
If you don't want them to get in trouble, definitely don't say their name.
Yeah, that's what he said. I don't want to put them out there exactly where they are because I need a haircut and I want to keep getting them. But yeah, there are apparently some barbershops, and that's even in Palm Beach County and West Palm that are still operating.
Kevin, shame them publicly. Put them on Twitter. Ruin them.
Yes. Well, I don't know the specifics. It's just apparently there's a lot of bootleg barbershops that are going off right now.
So much drama.
So much drama. I saw the one person they were shaming somebody at Walmart because they weren't practicing social distancing, and their whole threat was, "You are going on Facebook. You're going on Facebook." And the person was older. "I don't care. Put me on Facebook."
I don't have Facebook, so I'll never see it. Yeah. I'm 78 years old.
To threaten them, you need to say you're putting it in the newspaper.
Yes.
That's what really freaks them out. Why? Oh, no.
Facebook? What the hell's that?
All right, here we go. Round of Denny's or Animal here. Lewis is on from Port St. Lucie. What's up, Lewis?
What's going on?
What's going on? You a big fan of animals?
Yes, sir.
Good. Well, then you're going to love this. All right, here we go. We got quite the wildlife scene here for you. This is an eagle catching a fish.
Ooh.
An eagle catching a fish. Tell me if this is a real animal or if this is Denny's, okay?
All right.
Okay, so it makes noise before it goes in, and then when it comes out of the water with the fish, apparently that's probably a celebratory, like,
Yeah.
you know.
I got that fish.
Yeah, the first one's like an intimidation. The second one's like, yay. What do you think, Lewis? Is that Denny's or Animal?
I'm definitely going to go with Denny's.
Gonna go with Denny's on that? Yeah, that is Denny's.
May I please hear that again?
Yeah, that's quite. You can hear just imagine it. There it goes. Got the fish.
Sounds like a
My favorite is the background stuff.
Quite a splash it made there too, huh? Okay, we've got.
That did sound like
Yeah.
a very weak eagle.
Yeah.
Sickly.
We're going to change it up here and go with elephants on this one. This is elephants stampeding. Wow, a stampede of elephants. Is this Denny's or Animal here? Wow, that is crazy. What do you think about that, Lewis? Is that Denny's or Animal?
I'm going to go with Animal.
Okay, there's a kind of a question mark at the end of that. Animal? Yes.
With that said, though, I would love to hear Denny's recreate that. The elephant stomping.
There's a lot of action in there,
Yes.
Yeah, he could do that. He's got that kind of gift. All right, and the final one we have here for you, Lewis, in Denny's or Animal, we've got sheepdogs herding sheep. Oh, this is exciting. You guys ever seen... you seen like Babe, Pig in the City?
Yeah.
It's amazing to watch.
My dog Chewy's kind of got that
Yeah.
DNA. He's a cattle dog.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what they would do with those dogs. So, what do you think? Is this Denny's or Animal on this? Huh. Okay, so you can hear they use the barking, and then the sheep are like, okay, whatever, dude. You know, and then they get into place.
Were those horny zombies in there? What was that?
No, that's the dogs. And then that's the sheep.
Sound like horny zombies.
Do zombies get horny?
Yeah.
They do. Very, very.
Interesting.
Okay. What do you think, Lewis? Denny's or Animal on that?
I'm going Denny's.
Gonna go with Denny's for a perfect score. Lewis knows his animals. Nice work there, Lewis. Congratulations. You can go around and brag to all your friends that you got a perfect score on Denny's or Animal.
All righty, man. I love you, Virginia.
I love you more.
Wow, look at that, huh?
She's got so many fans, Kevin.
Oh, I know.
And can you blame them?
No.
Somebody's a little salty.
No,
You didn't get a I love you from him.
salty. Hell, I'm a fan.
Yes.
I'm the president of the fan club.
Love you, Virginia. That's how I'm going to end every single segment we do now.
Thank you.
Love you, Virginia.
Love you, girl.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, Ellen DeGeneres is 2 months into doing her show in quarantine now, and she gave a 2020 commencement speech from her house.
The job of graduation speaker is to give you some wisdom. Here's a little bit of what I know. People who live in glass houses should never throw stones, but they should always wear pants.
Ah.
If you put your money where your mouth is, you might end up swallowing a penny. There are going to be bad times in life, like what's happening right now. In my life, I've been through some incredible highs and some tremendous lows. And the one thing that's true about both of them is that they pass. So cherish the good times, and in the bad times, remember they won't last forever. It does get better. I know when I'm feeling down and I'm looking for inspiration, I turn to the Dalai Lama, who said, never lose faith in the truth. In the end, everything will be all right, because players gonna play, and the haters gonna hate.
I love the one guy that they always have to have off to the side that is forced to laugh at all the jokes.
Well, just so you know the cue. Oh, that was funny. You got to laugh at that. It's tough to do that kind of comedy and no one's laughing back at you.
In the video, she actually had a guy walk up to the window behind her, and he's the one that's kind of like laughing through the glass. It's an odd little dynamic that we got going on in this era.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Oh, yeah. Got some very interesting things in today's Whacked Out News, including the usual COVIDiots to start everything off here today. One very ignorant individual decided to go grocery shopping in California on Saturday, and he's like, I'm wearing a mask. And they're like, dude, that's a KKK hood. Yeah, so... Yeah, way to prove your point, buddy.
I hope, does this story end with an ass kicking?
Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not.
Dude.
This one should as well. A woman in South Carolina got arrested on Saturday for going on a licking spree at a grocery store.
Dude.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then police in Michigan are also looking for a guy who wiped his nose on a Dollar Tree employee's shirt after she asked him to wear a mask.
He wiped his nose like snot on her?
Yeah.
Side note, am I the only one that can spend about an hour and a half in a Dollar Tree? I get lost in that thing.
Dollar Trees are great. Dollar Generals are great, but they're very different.
I get lost because they don't have to put exit signs.
There's so many weird items there.
There is.
Great.
Yeah. Well, the good news is you can get a dollar tissue.
True.
Just trying to look on the positive side of this.
That's so gross, though. Was that guy arrested?
That's assault.
He should have been arrested.
I don't think they had him arrested. I think they had the surveillance footage and they're trying to figure out exactly who he is.
If I'm the judge and I see and you get snot on somebody, at a minimum 6 months in the clink.
Yeah, you're not taking any of this seriously, and you just put body fluids on somebody. What are you doing?
Yeah, that should be a crime, and I believe it will be. I don't know if you guys saw this story, but 3 doctors in Russia who have complained about the approach that the country was taking to the pandemic all mysteriously died after falling out of windows.
Are you kidding me?
3.
3 guys that spoke up all fell out of a windows?
Probably just a coincidence, but wow, what a weird coincidence that is, huh?
It's just a coincidence.
I mean, it makes you certainly appreciate the fact that you don't live in Russia.
Wow.
Yeah, it seems like Russia don't play.
They don't play, no. No, I think they're under the guise of it's kind of a democratic country, but you wind up having the same president all the time. And
wow.
Yeah.
That's intense, man.
He's a tough individual. Yeah, he rivals the Conley brothers. Putin, yeah. Good thing he doesn't have a brother. Can you imagine the Putin brothers?
Oh, okay. So Russia is Putin. He's the one that likes to be shirtless on horseback.
Yes.
Yeah, he likes to show off his masculinity. Yeah, he's all about intimidation. Yeah.
Could you imagine if every leader of every nation did that?
Shirtless?
This would be a great picture. All of them together.
Oh, I just love to see Trump. Does he spray tan his chest? Because he clearly spray tans his face, right?
It looks like it,
Yeah,
but
so I wonder
don't
if Trump
know.
is spray tan. I would love to see Trump shirtless. Has anyone ever had a photo of Donald Trump shirtless? I've never seen it if he
Does that
has.
exist?
Yeah, I'd like to see that. What's he got going on there? Maybe he's chiseled.
I'm over here.
I just want to see like all of them, like a group shot.
No.
I'm typing in presidents who have gone shirtless. I want to see what comes up. Do we have a Lincoln? Do we have a Lincoln shirtless?
I think there's a photo of him in at least a tank top.
Wow.
As a young man.
We've got some Nixon shirtless. We have got some Reagan shirtless.
I thought Reagan, yeah, he's an actor, yeah.
We've got Barack. We've got Clinton. We've got
Barack, I thought, yeah, too.
We've got Taft.
Clinton, you get pantsless.
But only if you're an intern.
Yes.
Wow,
Impressive stuff.
A lot of Nixon shirtless.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of men in power who are very randy. Just ask Broward Sheriff Gregory Toney. A lot of interesting stories have come out about this guy. Now, he is the guy that was named by Governor Ron DeSantis to take over for Israel. You remember, and Scott Israel, after the whole thing, the shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, they just didn't believe in him as sheriff anymore. And so when the governor was elected, he came in, replaced him. In the last 48 hours, there's been a lot of interesting stories about the Broward sheriff.
Maybe they didn't look into him too much.
Well, the one was he shot and killed a man.
Oh, boy.
And apparently just did not offer that information when he started to get into law enforcement. Now, it was back in the day in 1993. It was an 18-year-old in Philadelphia in his neighborhood. He said it was in self-defense, and which he was absolved of responsibility at the time. Said, he grew up in a tough neighborhood. And so people are like, oh, okay, might be able to explain that one away. And now today, there's some interesting photos that are coming out because apparently the Broward sheriff and his wife, Holly, like to swing. And there's some interesting photos that are out now. One with him wearing tight boxer briefs alongside his topless wife, Holly, and other scantily clad couples at swinger parties in Miami. In one photo, Tony is seen hugging Holly from behind with his hands cupping her bare breasts, and another posing with Holly and another man. And yet another photo. What?
Holly and another man?
Yeah, swingers.
Yeah, swingers.
Okay, all right. I didn't think that's how he got down.
We know you're vanilla, but try to keep up, Virginia.
And yet another photo, the husband and wife are in a foursome posing with another couple with both women topless and nipples covered by pasties.
Okay, so here's the thing. There's no way this cat didn't think this was going to go public eventually. The swinging crowd, if you're swing with all these couples, someone's eventually going to roll over on you, pun intended.
Well, he may not have thought that he would be in the position that he's in. These photos were taken in August of 2015 and April of 2016. 16 at monthly Liquid Bliss parties in a secret location in downtown Miami.
That was 2 years before Parkland even happened.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but still though, you get that job and you know
You know he was a cop. I mean, he was a sheriff.
you're sitting on
Maybe he wasn't the sheriff, but he worked for the sheriff's department,
That's what I'm
right?
saying. You know it's gonna get out there. You can't be shocked that this leaks out.
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
If you were a swinger with other swingers, would you be shocked that eventually you
No.
being in the public eye, it gets out?
You should just assume any picture you take doing anything ever scandalous will be seen by everyone. That's how you should look at every picture you ever take in your life.
I hate that.
It's so true, though.
I hate it.
If
Yeah.
anything happens and you have like any glimmer of notoriety, somebody will produce that picture and get paid for it.
Imagine if I ran for office, the pictures they would cut. It'd be ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't even know today. I mean, I don't know if there's anything here that really even disqualifies. I mean, hey, if he wants to do that on his own time and if they absolve him of the thing. Now, they said that he likely would not have gotten the job with the record of, shooting the 18-year-old when he was 14. So, that might be something to consider. And that's probably the bigger problem for him than the swinger photos. But it's just a lot to come out in 48 hours.
Bigger problem, not as fun.
Do you think if you're up for a promotion in the police business and they find out you're just a swinger right before you get that promotion, do you think you still get it? Or being a swinger as the police officer, would they say, no, this is too...
Like the way it is now. I mean, it's like, hey, it's what I'm doing on my own time.
I
It's
tell you
not
what,
illegal.
When a cop walks in, though, to a swingers party, like, everybody gets excited. That whole cop fantasy.
Do you get excited or do you get paranoid? You're like, how crazy can we get?
I don't know. That's, I guess, what you're supposed to be doing in there is legal. A couple other crazy stories. You see the video footage from Indonesia of a monkey on a miniature motorcycle trying to kidnap that small human child?
Yes.
But
It's
why
insane.
It's like a toddler.
But why did it look like it was filmed in the late 70s?
I don't know, but that monkey was riding a motorcycle, which how did that happen? And then he pulled the kid. Like, how did that happen? Are we sure this isn't CGI?
No, I think it's legit. And because that's my question. Like, how's a monkey get a motorcycle? Do they pay in bananas or in small children?
I don't know, but that monkey dropped that motorcycle, was going to take that kid on foot.
Yeah.
And I think he knew the whole thing had won askew and awry. He's like, this is too big for me.
One comment I saw said it's like a crime syndicate and they train the monkey to do that stuff.
Yeah.
And they give him the little motorcycle.
We talked about how they'll take purses. You'll have your purse, all of your stuff in there. They'll swipe your purse. It's gone forever.
I get the purse thing. I do get that.
Yeah.
But the baby, you took a toddler?
There's stories of gorillas taking kids and never to be seen again.
Oh, my God.
And one last crazy story. A 5-year-old was busted for driving in Utah. A 5-year-old. Somehow he took his parents' car and made it onto the freeway.
Rocco?
And then when they stopped him, he told the cops he was driving to California to buy a Lamborghini and had $3 in his wallet.
I mean, I'm kind of impressed with this.
I am very impressed.
On the highway?
Rocco, where are you?
That's my future.
Yes. There you go. If he comes back with a Lamborghini, that's actually very impressive.
Very.
Yeah.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Hoy es 5 de Mayo.
Si, señor. Grande papi.
Mm-hmm. Big Daddy. Celebrating los 5 de Mayo.
I
Yay
got-
Bird over here has got his sombrero.
His tequila.
Oh, yes.
And I've got tacos ready, Kevin. Do you want hard or soft shell?
Well, I can't do either, Virginia.
So I'll take his.
Keto, that's right.
Yeah.
Keto Kev.
Yes.
You need to put a little burrito in that keto.
What if I
Yeah.
just... Oh, you can't have any of this. It's got
Yeah.
Mexican rice in it.
Yes. No.
Dude, take
That's
a
all
day
right.
off from it. Just
No,
one day,
I'm
drop
good.
the act. No?
I'm good. I'm good.
Can
You
you
guys
have
enjoy.
cheese and beans? I'm just trying to make you
I can't.
something.
That's all right.
That I don't recommend. I don't like you farting us out of the
That's
studio.
No, you guys enjoy it. Have fun.
Oh, Kev.
Yeah. I'll make sure I get my Mexicano comida a little bit later on today.
I'll bring all that home, Mama, and I'll eat every damn piece of it.
Don't look at me like that. He looked at me like lustfully.
He did,
I know
yeah.
he's looking through me and looking at the taco
He is,
station.
but you don't know where those eyes are situated. Yeah, when he's talking that way, you have no idea what's going on. Today, we're going to play a fun little round of Know Your Spanish. I've got a line here for you, and I'll give you multiple choice. You got to tell me what exactly it says in English.
Oh, I love it.
Yes. Okay.
Amor.
You love? Okay, love.
Yeah.
All right. Jaybird, see, he's already over
He
here.
is.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should go with the guy in the sombrero first to start this off here.
Definitely. Show some respect.
Tus guapo.
Oh, gracias.
Tus guapo. Pelo guapo. Pelo es guapo.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Very nice. He has.
Complimenting your hair.
Yeah. Well, he's saying I'm handsome. Yeah.
Oh, you're
And your hair's handsome. Your pelo is guapo.
Okay. All right. See, look at him. He's just showing off over here, Virginia. He's all ready to go. He's not going to miss one.
He sounds like he grew up speaking the language.
Oh, I know.
I mean, it's obviously
it flows off the tongue.
native tongue.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so here we go. Here's the sentence in Spanish, And then I will give you a couple options here. Yeber. Estoy tan confundido. Algo celebro 5 de mayo o taco martes hoy.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you better say that again.
I actually don't need it again.
You don't?
I don't.
Okay.
You got to key into the words, Virginia. Got to key into the words. There's words in there. Give me your options.
Okay. Is it option A? I'm so confused. Do I celebrate Cinco de Mayo or Taco Tuesday today? Is it B? I plan on having many tacos on Cinco de Mayo. Or is it C? The taco was actually invented on Cinco de Mayo.
It is C.
It is C. Yay, bird.
It's A, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's so annoying. You got that right.
It is A.
And he has such an attitude.
Virginia.
I mean, that's A, right?
It's A, obviously. Like, anybody with half a brain got it.
Yeah. Okay. Shot of tequila, I think, right?
Oh, that's your punishment?
I'm just kidding.
No, you said it.
Don't
Now
do
you
that.
said it on the air. We got to do it now.
No, I'm just kidding.
Shot.
That's a bad idea.
Well, why do we bring this in then?
Shot.
Well,
For
we still got-
everybody.
Do you have a cup?
Oh, yeah, we've got shot glasses. I brought them in special just for this.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're doing an extended show. Keep in mind, we still got 2 hours left here. So.
I have mini shot glasses. They're only an ounce. If you want that, that's more radio friendly so we don't lose you completely.
Brother, I am ready to do 3 shows today. You ain't losing nothing.
Wow. Okay, he's on it.
That's how many you have to do.
You ain't losing nothing.
Okay, what do you think about this one? Sentence number 2 here, know your Spanish. El 5 de Mayo es más que otra excusa para que la gente blanca a beber en exceso. Okay. Does that mean A, Cinco de Mayo is a day for all people to celebrate? Does it mean B, Cinco de Mayo reminds me every year that I need to buy more air freshener? Or C, Cinco de Mayo is just another excuse for white people to binge drink? What do you think it is, A, B, or C?
Definitely C, with confidence.
Virginia, what do you think?
I agree with the gringo.
You're both correct. Very nice.
Oh my gosh. He is butchering the top of the tequila bottle. I mean, it looks like that wild monkey in that video tried to get it open.
Also,
I don't open things very good. I struggle.
I can tell.
I struggle with opening.
Well, you got it.
he did.
You little wild
it's
monkey.
not pretty, but the job is ultimately done.
You would go crazy living with me.
The neat freak and the bird.
You would not do well with me.
Okay, what do you think about this one? Odio tacos? Dio que no han nunca.
Nunca is the word you want to zone in on, Virginia.
Okay.
Nunca.
Odio tacos? Dio que no han nunca. Is that A, I like my tacos like I like my men, hard.
Okay.
Does it mean I hate tacos, said no one ever? Or C, my taco is spicier than your taco?
It's B.
It's B.
It's B. With confidence?
Yeah, with confidence. We agree.
With confidence. Yes.
Okay, Virginia.
Here you go. You guys are really, you're starting to get the whole Cinco de Mayo. It's starting to just come right into you.
And we do like our tacos like we like our men. We like them hard.
Okay.
Right?
Whoa.
This show. Kevin, this show's getting off the rails.
She hasn't even been drinking yet. Okay, final one here. All right. Know your Spanish. Cinco de Mayo es una celebración importante para los mexicanos en todas partes, excepto en casi todo México.
Yep.
What do you think that is? Does that mean, why is it that on Cinco de Mayo nobody pretends to be Mexican? Is it B, Cinco de Mayo was a gift from Mexico for us to binge drink and eat on yet another supposed holiday? Or does it mean C, Cinco de Mayo is an important celebration for Mexicans everywhere, except for almost all of Mexico? What do you think? A, B, or C?
On the count of 3, let's see what you think. 1, 2, 3.
C.
Ah, C.
Yay!
Very nice. Look at you guys. You guys breeze right through
We
that.
started rusty, but we got some steam.
That's all that matters.
A lot of people are giving you compliments on how you are enunciating the words.
Really?
No, not at all.
I didn't think so. Yeah. I'm a gringo. What can I say?
I'm not saying it and try.
He's a yellow belt in Spanish.
You can try and still be awful at something.
That's right. Doing the best I can over here. We only have gringos on this show. Okay, has the pandemic actually been good for your business? I know one place that has been doing good business. That is Amazon. My goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the point where I almost think that it's Jeff Bezos that leaked out this virus. You know what he's doing? My goodness. I mean, the numbers on what Amazon is doing, and I got to tell you, I probably have like 2 or 3 Amazon people just coming to my house every day. It's insane. They say Amazon right now is doing so much business during the pandemic that Jeff Bezos is now projected to be the world's first trillionaire.
Wow.
Trillionaire by 2026.
That's crazy.
He'll be a trillionaire.
It's never happened in the history of humanity.
First. World's first trillionaire. 2026.
Dang. I mean, you're the best.
Ever.
You're the best that ever
Richest
was.
man ever.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's why you're building clocks in mountains for $42 million.
It's nothing to you.
Does he only talk about serious stuff? Like he doesn't have time to joke around about anything, does he?
Well, I remember the old adage about Bill Gates, when he was the world's richest man, that, he would lose more money by bending over to pick up a $100 bill on the street.
And to just keep walking and working.
Yes. That's how much his time is valued at.
Do you want to be that brilliant and that important? Does it get to the point where you're like, oh my gosh, everyone else is so dumb?
Well, I think your circle of friends are a little bit different. They're probably a little bit more esteemed.
Yeah, you hang out with like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett.
Right.
So you're like, we're good.
Well, imagine Bill Gates is forced to stay with us for a week. How bummed out is he? He's probably bummed out.
He's pretty bummed out.
He wouldn't make it. He wouldn't make it. Yeah, it wouldn't work well for him. Yeah, so you could say with Amazon, things are going better than ever. Other places, are struggling. That seems to be pretty much the go. But there are a few places that because of this, I saw that Publix, they've cleared $1 billion already this year.
They're killing it.
Yeah.
Liquor stores.
Right.
Alcohol sales.
So do you have a job that is actually doing better since the pandemic hit? And what are we talking about? Somebody texted and said, I got a bicycle shop, and this is the busiest I've been in 20 years.
Wow. Okay, yeah, because everybody is like, we got to get outside and exercise.
I know my daughter went out and got a bike.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mags has been biking every day.
Right. That's, one of the last options of what you have to do. So for a lot of people, that's it. Somebody else texted and said, we broke a single weekend record at the golf course where I work for a number of rounds that we had here this past weekend.
Oh, you probably made so much money working in the bag room this weekend. If the club does tipping.
Yeah. A delivery driver from Budweiser's like, business for us is insane.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, I think we'd heard that the cheaper beers are going crazy. Like people are buying the Buds and the Miller Lights and the Natty Lights and all that stuff because it's beer, which they want, and it's also cost effective.
Yep.
Somebody said power equipment rentals. We have been super busy.
Really?
Power equipment.
People are doing like projects on their property and home?
Maybe. I do know that, they've really hit the gas on construction stuff, but I thought that was mainly state stuff. I know we've been doing some, home improvement stuff here and there.
I've been doing small scale stuff too. It's just, what else are you going to do? If you're there, you might as well jazz it up.
Yeah, I've been doing some stuff. I did some laundry on Sunday. I'm an adult.
Oh, Puddin' wants to be in the conversation.
I like that nickname, Pudding.
Puddin'.
You can call me that.
Graphic designer said, I work for a company. It's just right around the corner from you guys, and I'm now making social distancing floor decals that you see in the grocery stores, and we're busier now than we were at Christmas.
Wow.
Right around the corner from a lot of people work by us. A lot of places are hidden by where we work at. A lot of these weird looking buildings.
Yeah, they're called strip centers and stuff. They have lots of businesses in them.
All right.
We're in an office park.
No, I felt it. It wasn't going anywhere. That's why I stopped talking.
Somebody said the egg industry is killing it right now.
Oh, eggs.
Interesting. Yeah,
Interesting.
people are cooking more at home. Yeah, we've been having more eggs, oddly enough. Somebody said, I work for a landscaping irrigation company, and they said this is the busiest they have seen in 20-plus years.
Wow.
Costco making a killing. Yep. Septic company, and we are busy from everybody staying home and eating all the food and flushing TP. Are you happy if your business is up if you work for a septic company? Dang it, why don't these phones stop?
I guess if you own it and you're not the guy that does the service call, you love it. But if you're the guy that's out there because big dumpers are doing damage, like that's not fun.
Big Dump Donnie's calling you.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Somebody said, I own a barbecue grill cleaning business in South Florida. I've been busier than ever. People are grilling out.
Okay.
Now at home. That makes sense. Somebody said, I work for a manufacturing company of outdoor picnic tables, personalized benches, and trash receptacles, and we've seen a boom in business. They made a KVJ-looking bench for us. That is really cool.
No way.
Yeah, they could do that with the logo on it.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. We got James here from Royal Palm. You say that Gino's Pizza is doubling up the business. Is that right?
Yes. We've doubled our revenue every day since the COVID had started.
Yeah, I am not surprised by that.
What Ginos are we talking about? There's a few Ginos out there.
We are the one in Palm Springs on Forest Hill Boulevard.
Okay.
Gotta get out there. I've not made it out there.
Okay.
Go, young man.
I will. There's a journey.
This is your destiny.
It really is.
This is your calling. I mean, he's literally calling.
Somebody said, I work at a pet store, and it is the busiest that it's ever been. Everybody's getting pets right now. Saw that because, the kennels are opening up, too, because people are going in and adopting shelter dogs. That's pretty cool. And, janitorial companies are apparently going crazy right now.
Yeah, if you do like that deep clean service where you'll come in and sanitize a workplace or a home, those guys are blowing up.
Somebody said, I haven't slowed down at all. I'm a self-employed drywaller, trim carpenter, and painter. And then Country Brittany in the chat room said, our company's doing awesome right now. We sell furniture and electric fireplaces. It blows my mind, but I'm happy.
Denny's got that that fake fireplace underneath.
It's mesmerizing.
Underneath his TV. Oh, it's so peaceful. You can trick yourself like it's a real fire.
I love it.
And then somebody texted and said, I'm a server, and I served Jeff Bezos 2 years ago when he was on vacation. He acted like an untouchable frat boy.
Oh, that's not a good look.
Well,
because he is an untouchable frat boy.
I was going to say, actually, that's not too far off. Yeah.
You just like to hear that they're cool and down to earth, but I guess not.
Not everybody.
Yeah.
Admit it, you're still on Facebook, and so are we. Follow the KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
Well, Jeff Bezos is not being more frugal, I'm sure, in these days as he goes and buys a $42 million clock he's putting into the side of a mountain, but he's going to be the world's first trillionaire by 2026. He's crushing it. Not everybody is, and they say, not surprisingly, a lot of people are becoming more frugal now because of what is going on with the pandemic and the resulting issues it is having on the economy and people's pocketbooks. They say that people are now doing everything from washing and reusing Ziploc bags to making sure to eat all of their leftovers, not wasting any food. And they call it a reversal of decades of materialism.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, if it trains us to be less wasteful, I am a big fan of that. Nothing makes me more sad than seeing food wasted.
They say people are even going with cheaper hobbies. Apparently, bird watching has become a more popular hobby.
I
love watching our bird.
I love watch. Oh, I do, but I love bird watching. I do. We got a lot of blue jays.
You like squirrel watching?
I don't know if I really like watching that.
You have no choice.
Denny's will back me up about the squirrels in our area.
Yeah.
They are lawless.
Oh yeah, they're very like in your face.
Yeah,
they're pretty. I think they must have just bloomed spring. I think there's just a ton of squirrels now, and they're all randy.
Yeah,
and they are just doing it.
Yeah, oh, that's what they do this time of year. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot more this time next year.
I know.
The young ones are gonna be taunting you. They're gonna be like little Rocco squirrels.
Oh, you don't want that.
Shirtless, foul language, all kinds of stuff. I don't know if you can handle a jaybird.
Yeah, if squirrels could swear, these squirrels would swear. They'd curse.
Yeah. That's what you got.
Screw you, lady. They'd say it.
It's horrifying.
Well, some people are becoming more frugal. Apparently, Denny's is going off and making some odd purchases. What is it you got, Denny's?
So I got this really actually pretty awesome 2-person tent. It was a deal I just could not pass up. I don't know if it's the internet knows what people are doing, so they put these great deals out there. But yeah, I ordered a 2-person tent. I've never even been in a tent.
What's weird is he doesn't like camping.
Oh, I hate camping.
So what are you gonna do with it?
I don't know yet. It was such. I mean, I got it for like $30. It was like an $89 tent.
Okay, yeah.
It was just such a savings. I was like, maybe we'll use it at some point.
You buy things you don't even need when they're just that cheap.
Yeah, I mean, it could fit on the porch. Maybe just camp out under the stars.
We'll definitely use that.
It'll be used
You're
for
coming
something.
right into mosquito and hot season.
Yeah.
It seals and it's got a screen. So I mean, that was the extra $30 there.
2-person tent. If Jen, your wife, doesn't want to do it, you got to back up here.
Get that thing steamy, right?
Wow. Look out.
Feed you guys a bunch of beans.
Oh, jeez.
I'll be your mosquito.
So not once you even set foot in a tent, and you went with a tent.
Yeah, I got it a few days ago, and I haven't even opened it. It's still in the box, just chilling. I don't even know what to do with it.
If you change your mind about it and you have buyer's remorse, I'll buy it off you for what you paid. Rocco would like that.
Oh, it's very cool.
I bought rollerblades and waiting for them to come. They're used. I bought them off eBay.
That's
Oh, you did? Okay.
interesting.
It was,
They probably have new ones for like $40.
they're cool looking.
How much did you pay?
I paid $40.
Okay.
Yeah, but they looked cool though. They almost look like you're going to battle. Silvery.
Really? Battle
Fighting
skates?
blades?
Like a space battle. They look like a space battle type roller skates.
Did you get men's size or women's size?
I think I got men's, but
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. I got the right size.
Were they the pink ones that you wanted the other day? Because
No.
those were definitely chick skates.
They look like space battle roller skates, I should say. They're not blades.
They're roller skates. You got skates.
Yes, they are badass.
How are you on the skates?
Not good.
Okay.
Kind of as good as Denny's is as a camper.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have bought them. I just been wanting to ramp something.
So you're going to go right from not really being able to skate to ramping.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to bypass the whole.
Well, I figured if I get some roller skates, I start skating. Maybe Virginia, follows suit a little bit. Then we get a little skating party going.
Yeah.
And we talked about how we want to do a KVJ roller skating party.
We did. We talked about doing it and getting a band, like an 80s retro band, to play in the middle of the roller rink while we all skate around to the songs. I love that idea.
Yeah, we'll do it in like 2024.
Exactly. When is this going to happen?
Roller skating 6 feet apart is hard.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how do you do the romantic dance for the lovers?
You don't.
Yeah, you would have to maintain your proper spacing.
Gosh, I love roller skating. I love it, and I'm terrible at it.
Yeah, it was just kind of interesting because some people, when it came to, getting that check, some people are like going to use it for things that were necessary and, obviously paying your rent and stuff like that, which it's due. But, there were some conversations where it's like going, I can't, what? I got a tattoo. I'm like, I don't think stimulus checks are for tattoos.
Did your daughter get one?
She's got one on deck. She's like, she
Okay.
just couldn't believe it. Like she's, she looked in her account. She's like, I have so much money. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm maybe going to get a tattoo. And I just like, oh, please.
She might be getting a couple tattoos.
She rattled off about 3 things. Not one of them was constructive. Not one of them made sense. Where it's like, yeah, okay, I get that. That's a good choice. Yeah. There's tattoos and who knows what else. So there you go. Yeah, you know what? We got some interesting tweets going on here today. Tell me, though, exactly, can you match the tweet with the KVJ Show member? All right, first tweet here says, stay the F home. Second tweet said, I had a dream I deep fried a unicorn and ate him. Then I made unicorn soup with his leftovers. Third tweet said, I found that putting on workout clothes before binge watching with a voice-controlled remote makes you feel a lot less lazy. And our fourth tweet says, I wonder what dragons taste like. Probably spicy. Okay, interesting that 2 KVJ Show members are tweeting out about mythical animals and eating them. Okay, let's see here. Did people get this right? A majority of the texts say Virginia, Jaybird, Kevin, Denny's. And the ones who did would be correct.
Oh, that's right. We don't have any prizes to give out, do we, because of the corona?
Yeah.
That's right.
Nobody
don't
can
have
come
prizes.
pick them up.
Yeah.
All you get is bragging rights. That's what we're giving away.
Pretty cool.
Pride. That's pretty much all we got right now is pride. So let's see. You're having weird dreams about eating unicorns, Jaybird. Apparently you and
I had a weird dream about unicorns, and I was eating it, and then we were not we as a show, but me and my family were trying to sell it. We're this whole. I was watching that movie. You ever see Soylent Green?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think you did. I don't want to ruin it for anybody that wants to see it, but it's a weird movie about eating people. And
sounds terrible.
In my dream, me and my family were involved in some shady dealings, and we were eating unicorn meat, and we're selling unicorn meat. But then there was fake unicorn meat being sold.
Oh yeah, there always is.
It was a whole thing, and there was leftovers.
Yeah. I've read more articles ever since we talked about that. I'm like going, is something going on with because I am having these crazy dreams. I had that Hunger Games dream.
Yeah.
Last week.
Where Tiffany Kenny sliced open your neck, Jay Bird. It was Hunger Games, and she sliced open your neck like it was nothing.
She had a dream about me?
No, Kevin had a dream about Tiffany Kenny killing you.
What is going on with that?
Well, that was just what I was saying. It was an odd thing because I know the Hunger Games. Somebody sent us an email about watching Hunger Games, and then I had seen Tiffany Kenny had tweeted out a photo of her where she'd been in the garden. She had dirt all over because that was it. Everybody in the whole thing was naked, and there was just like dirt, and it wasn't anything sexual. It was just kind of a barbaric a primal type thing where it's like, yeah, we just didn't have clothes on, but nobody was like sitting there going, hey, but everybody was like jacked and, shredded. And she was she was like just a cold assassin. She slit your throat and then she didn't even flinch. And I was like, whoa, Tiffany Kenny's the boss of this. She's the one you want an alliance with.
So I kind of think your dream's telling you want Virginia to be gone and replace her with Tiffany, and then you want me dead.
Interesting.
The Kevin and Tiffany show.
Wow.
I don't know if Tiffany would put up with this lowbrow show.
Yeah, and she probably wouldn't do the show naked, so that's what the dream is all about. So, yeah, that's probably not going to work. But I've been reading more articles, and they're saying that what you were saying, Virginia, is actually right. That more people are having these vivid, crazy dreams during the pandemic because you have less stimulation than you did before. We're running around a lot less, and so you're getting into a deeper state of REM, sleep. And that's why people are having more vivid, crazy dreams. And then on top of it, they're remembering them.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Yeah.
So we're slowing down. We're doing less. We're letting our minds be creative and work stuff out. We're getting better sleep. Like that part of it's good. Mm-hmm. No socializing and no human contact. Of course, that part is bad. But the slowing down and being more peaceful and less stimulated is good.
Now, are you saying people are having deeper dreams like that because they're sleeping longer? Do you have to sleep a while to get in that deep dream state?
I think it depends, but yes, when you're going with uninterrupted sleep for a certain while, then you go through different stages of sleep. The best, where you're really, truly repairing neurons and, you're cleaning up basically the garbage that's in your brain, is what you do when you sleep. When you get into that deep REM sleep, that's when your brain is most effectively reconnecting neurons.
Because this will happen to me. I'll nod off for maybe like 7 minutes and 10 minutes, and I am in a deep, vivid dream, and then I wake up out of the blue. But I'm not getting. It's not taking me a while. I'm not going into this huge deep sleep to get there. I'm just kind of nodding off, and then I'm in this horrific battle of something.
Yeah.
Was Tiffany Kenny there? Because if she is, you better steer clear.
Yeah, don't.
But what does that mean when you get into that deep sleep so quickly? Is there a thing about that?
I don't know. I'm not a dream expert.
I do that too. I can go into dreams quick. Real quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's necessarily amount of time. I think it's just, the different phases that you get in.
True.
And you might have adapted and you get into it quicker than most because you don't seem to have long stretches of uninterrupted sleep.
Don't.
Yeah.
It does suck.
Yeah. So just fascinating stuff. If you're one of those people who's having really bizarre dreams, you're not alone.
Want to find the KVJ Show on social media? Just search KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Simple, huh?
Well, today is Cinco de Mayo, and we got everything you want from Mexican food to tequila to sombreros to gringos speaking bad Spanish.
I forgot that Taco Tuesday on Cinco de Mayo is not keto friendly.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
I should have brought in some fajita. You could do that.
That's what I do, yeah, because I got a Mexican family, and so when we go, I'm typically doing the fajitas.
Yeah, I had to bring a whole separate meal for you than Jason.
Yeah.
You guys are on exact polar opposites of the Mexican scale.
You don't call me Jason that much anymore. I don't like when you call me Jason.
That's your name. Blame your mama. Don't take it up with me.
I like when you call me the bird. Jason, I feel like I'm in trouble.
Well, you just might be.
Okay, you might be in trouble after this if you don't do well here. It's the famous Mexicans game. I put this towards the back part of the show in case this one gets away from us here. I asked for Virginia to bring in some tequila.
And we did.
Yes.
This donated by my neighbor, Jerry Soma.
Okay. Thank you, Jerry.
Soma.
Very Spanish name. The name of the game is Famous Mexicans. Mexicanos Famosos.
Virginia should do well because aren't you Mexican?
I am part Mexican. I'm I'm like Heinz 57, baby.
Yeah, you know what? This really is, I was putting this game together, it became a little bit of a challenge because I think, as we all blend cultures in many different ways, my family is blended and, my kids are 25% Mexican. We were seeing this because it was hard to find a lot of pure bloods. And my father-in-law was, he's very boastful about that. He's 100% pure blood Mexican.
Yeah, he's the real deal.
Yes.
You're 110% white, though, aren't you? You personally?
Yeah, somehow I've got an extra 10% of whiteness in there. I've exceeded the boundaries of gringo.
It's hard to find people in our children's generation that aren't a mix.
Yeah.
Our grandparents weren't a mix.
Well, we would be a mix
much.
of more European countries, and that's what I am. You'd be like such a crazy mix of Irish and English, or something along those lines. But now, yeah, you're seeing more of a blending with South American cultures. Is my family is that. Yeah, putting this together and finding just really specific Mexicans was like, because somebody would be part this, part that, part this.
It's a good thing for you because you need to put a little olive skin tint in that bloodline.
I do, no doubt. Absolutely. I'm all for it. Hopefully the future generations keep it going. We need it.
Tequila's tough, man.
It is.
This is
it
a
is.
tough one for me.
It is.
I'll do well on it.
And some of these are challenging here.
And it's not chilled. It's like room temperature.
And I'm chasing it with a warm 6-hour-old Pepsi.
Yeah.
I've had this since 4 a.m.
We're not doing it right over here. Why
Yeah.
didn't I should have brought margarita mix.
Yeah.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah.
You brought tacos and tequila.
Yeah, you got a lot going on.
In my book, you're nailing it.
You should have seen me try to come into work.
Well, I'll let Virginia play as well here. Take a little bit of the pressure off so it's not just one shot after another. Famous Mexicans here. We'll let the one with the Mexican bloodline start off here. Virginia, I'll give you the first one.
Okay.
Eva Longoria. She Mexican or not?
Eva Longoria is Mexican.
Eva Longoria, you're going to say is Mexican. You are correct.
Dang, all right. Let's go, Bird.
Yep. Jay-Bird, your first one. Sofia Vergara. Famous
Yes.
Mexicans.
She's Mexican. I believe we talked about it.
Okay. Not sure what show that was, but no. She's not Mexican. She's Colombian.
She's Colombian. Did I know that, though? No, I probably didn't.
Drink.
Yep.
Oh, gosh, this is rough.
There you go.
Ooh.
Just like medicine. Yeah.
Woo.
There you go. That'll warm you up, huh?
It's not as smooth as that Casamigos.
By the way, do we have it set to 108 degrees in here today? It's real hot.
You're wearing a sweatshirt and another layer under that.
Always got a quip this week. Always got a zinger.
I'm just stating the clothing facts. How's that a
Your
quip?
quippy facts, Virginia.
Always got a little zinger.
It's like a quip of truth.
Okay, famous Mexicans, yes or no? Penelope Cruz, Virginia.
Penelope Cruz is not Mexican.
Is not Mexican. You are correct. She's a Spanish.
Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Spaniard.
Yes.
His hat says Jesse Cuervo. Dude, let that not be lost on KVJ TV.
You guys made fun of me. You would have made fun of me for this like 3 years ago.
Jesse Cuervo.
It says Jose.
It says Jesse.
It's supposed to say Jose, but I think the guy who made it was drunk.
It does look like Jesse Cuervo.
Jesse Cuervo.
He sounds like a replay. You already did this to me.
It's still funny.
I forgot all about it. Okay. Mexicanos famosos. Salma Hayek.
Did you just ask? No. Okay.
Penelope Cruz and Selma Hayek are not the same person.
No, they're not.
Selma Hayek is.
She's getting the shot ready. Is she Mexican?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't feel. It does not feel good at all. I'm gonna say no, locking it in.
Okay. All right.
I know.
Come on, Jesse.
She is Mexican.
Hold on. I got to take a small second here.
Take off your sweatshirt.
It is getting warm.
Well, I mean, the tequila will warm you up.
You just shot hot tequila.
And alone, yeah.
He's wearing a hat. He's wearing joggers.
Yeah. I got him over here.
That's a Sweet Bud's chicken and seafood shirt under there.
Good stuff.
That should be on KVJ TV popping.
Everyone calls our show the KVJ
Yeah,
Show.
even I do.
I need to change my name to Greg or Gerald?
How about for today, Geraldo?
Oh, Kevin. I love it.
Geraldo.
To Kevin.
Yeah.
To the guy.
Cheers.
The guy I love.
All right, here you go. Down the hatch. Another round. Yeah.
Have you done one?
No, I got them all right so far.
Huh? Is it interesting how this is playing out, huh, boys?
Who are you talking to?
Whoever will listen.
Just anyone.
You're mad at Kevin, and I'm not a boy. You're just yelling in the air.
Okay. Next up, John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo
Yes, Virginia.
is not Mexican.
You're going to say no. You are correct. He's Colombian.
Colombian.
Okay. Well, you're crushing this game, Virginia. You're all over it. You haven't missed one yet.
It's interesting how
It's interesting that I know my people. I care.
I just
I think you would fail a famous Italians quiz too.
I would not, Kevin. If you give me that quiz, I'll ace that thing.
Tomorrow.
Think so?
Famous Italians.
I have to drink.
Limoncello.
Oh my! Will you bring it in for me, Mama?
Yeah. I think we have some here.
Not surprising.
Okay. Let's go easy on you here. Selena Gomez.
Selgo.
Famous- Selgo. Is she Mexican?
It feels good, her being Mexican, but I'm going against what feels good because everything else felt good. No. Locking it.
She is of Mexican descent.
Belly up, gringo.
How am I so bad and you're so good? Do you know the answer?
I
Is
swear.
this one of those ruses?
No.
where-
You can even look. I didn't even look at that. No. I'm not looking at that. I'm not going to cheat.
I'm not saying you're cheating. Just every now and then I walk into these Kevin and Virginia games, the little prank.
Oh, and
Set up-
everybody's
set-
in on it but you.
Yes,
Yeah, no, I mean, I cannot make you get these wrong. If I can, then that's really impressive.
You're quite a puppet master.
I'm really good if I'm forcing the answers out of
if
you.
I get them right or wrong, it has no bearing on how many shots you do.
Good point. I'm retracting my
Okay,
statement.
all right. I know I get blamed with a lot of rigginess, but
You're right.
that would be a whole other level.
It really is all on me.
And that's your moment of self-realization.
Yeah.
Give me your shot glass. I need
That's
to
what
fill it
tequila
up.
will do for you. You'll learn things about yourself, Virginia.
I don't want to learn.
Moments of self-awareness.
I don't want to learn too much.
Oh, you're learning.
I have to drink that, right?
No. You don't have to do anything.
No, did I lose? Wait.
Oh, boy. Whoa, that stuff's hitting them hard and fast.
Well, yeah.
Selena Gomez.
Okay, so I do have to drink
You
that.
do have to drink that. Yeah.
All right. I just can I
Yeah, you can take a
I just
second.
need like a 30-second break.
You can regroup and, hopefully you ace out here. You only got one more left.
Oh, there's another round.
Final round here. Famous Mexicans. Camila Cabello, Virginia.
Camila Cabello is not Mexican.
You are perfect. And your score, she's Cuban.
So annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so annoying. The wheels are coming off.
And the final one, I say for Yelbert because I have a feeling he will be able
Wait.
to get this one correct.
He still has to do his Gomez shot. Hold on.
There you go.
Ooh.
Ooh, wow.
Warm tequila and then warm Pepsi. We did not do it
man.
right.
Yeesh. That belch right there. That sounded guttural.
What do you guys want to do after this? You want to come over, just put the mics on, see what happens, just kind of freeform.
See what happens. I think it's going to be you passing out.
You're going to throw up on your dog first, then you're going to pass
If
out.
we can do play-by-play.
Not gonna happen. I'm in my prime.
I mean, we'll just turn the camera on him and leave.
I will not.
Just let people watch you sleep.
I gotta take a break from talking.
I would watch that.
I think I would too. I would put it on a screen just to keep checking over. Yep, he's still out.
I just want to see what's going on. I would watch a live feed of you sleeping.
Okay, final one here.
Oh, this is chasing it with this old Pepsi. Some mistakes have been made. Oh my gosh.
Our chaser game is weak.
Our chaser game it always has been though.
I didn't think it through.
Okay, this one I think you know because he's been in a Star Wars movie. In fact, one that I believe you like, Rogue One. Diego Luna. Diego Luna. There you go. One of the big stars of Rogue One. Is he Mexican, yes or no?
Feels good with my answer.
What is your answer? You haven't told me yet.
Leave your hands where we can see them. I don't like the idea of you with your hands in your lap saying feels good.
Can I just get my bearings here?
Please. Yeah.
I prefer you spun around.
This is hitting at me right now.
This is a 50-50 here, yes or no?
Does it feel good?
Yes. Does it feel good? What feels better, yes or no? What feels better as an answer? It's one of those two.
It feels good Mexican.
It feels good
It
Mexican.
feels good Mexican.
Who are you talking to?
It feels good.
Yeah.
But say his name again.
Diego Luna.
Diego Luna.
Yeah.
Diego Luna.
Diego Luna. He also was in the Narcos series.
Yeah. No, I know the cat.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, which one is he? Was he like in the first Narcos?
No.
Yeah, he was. No, not
Oh, boy.
He was in the first. He was in the first Narcos.
In the first series, first season?
He was in the first series of Narcos.
First season.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think he was. But
you know what?
We'll talk about that
I'll bet
later.
a shot on that. I'll bet you a shot that he was absolutely in the first season of Narcos.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think he was.
What?
I already took the bet.
No.
So now you owe 2 shots if you miss it.
Hold on, wait a minute.
He wasn't in.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
By the way, I do not trust Virginia's research.
Look, I swear on everything holy.
Well, we'll look it up.
Don't look at Denny's.
Diego Luna, season 1.
Boys in the back.
Season 1. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get this answer here. Famous Mexicans.
Mexican with confidence.
Yes is your answer?
You look real smuggy right now, though, but I don't know if that's the tequila.
It's his face.
What did I said no, right?
No, you said yes.
I said yes. Final answer, locking it in. Final answer, Mexican.
You are correct. Very nice.
Are you okay?
Oh my gosh, it's stuck in my ear.
His earbud went into
It gets stuck in my ear. No, I'm not kidding you.
Oh, it is.
It gets stuck in
Okay,
my
don't easy.
Tweezers.
Don't push it back.
Get it out of my
Push
ear.
it. Hold on, we need tweezers. I have tweezers in the car. If we don't have tweezers in here,
Okay,
I have
Denny's in
tweezers
the-
in the car.
All right, who's best at that game operation?
Sweet meat hoe, it is
Wait,
deep.
don't push it in.
It is in my ear hole,
Don't
man.
touch your ear hole.
Oh, geez.
I have
okay.
tweezers in the car, Denny's.
I'll find some tweezers, pliers.
Sweet Denny's, I need that real soft.
Pliers may not
Well, you
be
know
the
what?
way
Here.
to go.
Needle nose.
No
Ooh,
scissors.
yeah.
No scissors.
No.
No
Gotta
scissors.
wedge
It
it all.
is deep in
Only a man 5 tequila shots in would recommend you dig in his ear with scissors.
I'll find some.
It is so deep in my ear hole.
It's okay. We're going to get it out. Stop pushing it in. Finger out. Finger out.
Okay.
Do you have handcuffs? We got to
Okay.
handcuff him. He's going to keep touching
And
his
we
ear.
got an answer on Diego Luna. Was he on season 1?
He unfortunately was not.
Oh.
What?
He was on the second season called Mexico.
Yeah.
So you got it right on his nationality, which
Yeah.
is a clue to the show.
Yeah, you did get one right.
Can we please get this out of my ear?
Yes, but we got to get the scissors. I mean, not the scissors. It's the tweezers.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do a little operation on Jaybird here and remove his earbud from
How
his
many
ear.
shots do I owe?
Just one.
Yeah. You're good. Only one more shot, mijo. Oh boy. Well, having a fun little Cinco de Mayo over here. If you are Mexican, welcome to the program. If your name is Jesse Cuervo, you're in the right place too.
I love all the people telling me to calm down. I've got this thing jammed in my ear hole, and it's kind of painful.
Don't worry. Denny's ran down to my car to get the tweezers. We're going to do surgery live on the air and get it out.
How did this happen? Because Jesse Cuervo over here, he got his earbud stuck in his ear.
The rubber part came off. The tip.
Yeah.
So the speaker part came out, but the rubber part stayed.
I was laughing. I put my head back.
Yeah.
It all started because I wore this hat, and I had to have earbuds today.
Yeah.
But we only have the cheapest kind ever, so it keeps falling apart. But when I went back, it lodged all the way to the, like, it's at the bottom of my eardrum.
Those are some Dollar Tree looking earbuds.
And it's scratching my ear, and it's hurt. It's quite painful.
Oh, yeah.
This reminds me of like when Rocco gets a splinter. He literally has a conniption fit and is freaking out. And you're just telling him, calm down. I'm
Yeah.
going to take it out. It's going to be okay. And he doesn't believe you.
Calm
Yeah.
down, though. Like, I'm like a cat responding to water.
You're like a drunk cat that we threw in the washing machine. And it's on the spin cycle.
Oh, man, it's hitting me. All right, before surgery,
You're going to do the shot before?
well, paying off my debt to society.
yeah, you
need
do
to,
a one
yeah.
shot for getting the Diego Luna question wrong.
And this is my, what would they call opium? What do they put on you or put in you?
I hope it's not opium.
When you go to
Morphine?
Morphine. No, opium.
I'm like, what hospital are you going
Sounds
to?
awesome.
I've been watching a lot of Westerns lately.
Yeah, opium was big in the westerns.
I've been watching it.
Okay.
Take off your hat, Jesse Cuervo. Because if he's going to do surgery, it's going to be too tricky.
Yeah, this is like one of those exciting games of
All
operation.
right, Denny's is going in with the tweezers, Kevin.
Tangled up.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
gosh.
Wow, this
Everything
is
in knots.
She can't be mean during surgery. That's Kevin's law.
this is suspenseful, isn't it?
Denny's is going in with the tweezers.
Oh my goodness.
He's reaching.
Oh, what was
I
that?
think I got a hair by accident.
He tweezed a hair.
To be fair, it was his hair's longer now and it was wiry.
Are you the best guy for the job?
He is, because you're not.
All he did was tweeze a hair.
Shakes, do you want my help?
He just tweezed my sideburn.
It was like a sideburn.
All right.
Dr. Shakes, do you
curled.
want me to
We
help
gotta
you?
get some law. All right. Denny's, where is that sweet...
So, I'm gonna part the hair away this time.
Do me right, mijo. Hold on, mijo. Let me just... Oh, man, this is rough.
Oh my gosh. All right, he's going back in for the second
Oh my
try.
gosh.
All right, he's got it. He's
You
got
got
it.
it. Oh,
Okay,
very nice. Oh, good work. Wow, good work. Okay. We got that out of there.
Gosh, that was on the brim of my eardrum.
Who would ever make earbuds that have two pieces like that and one that can be left behind?
Yeah.
Not
there you go.
the
All
best.
right, well,
Booby trap,
we're back on track here.
Are we?
Yeah. All right, we got some tequila in our belly. We got our Jesse Cuervo hat. We're ready to party, y'all. We stay on until 11 now, and then right after that, we do the After the Show podcast live. We'll do that on Facebook and also on YouTube.
You want to go deep? You want to go deep today in the podcast?
What are we talking about?
Just kind of getting into it.
What does this mean?
Getting raw.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can tell you do.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, let's do it. You get carte blanche, Jaybird. Whatever you want to talk about, we'll talk about.
Oh.
Not yet, Pumpkin. The podcast is coming. You can curse there.
Somebody's warming up their profane mouth for the After the Show podcast.
Okay.
Yes, that's going to be happening. Here we go. We're going to be heading off to the After the Show podcast, which you can watch live on Facebook and YouTube, or always on demand. It is right there for you. But one thing that we do here before is get Jaybird's thought for the day. Today is Cinco de Mayo. Does he have a special theme for us?
Selena. You know I love me some Selena.
Yes, me too.
The original Tejano singer.
The original Selena. Not Selgo. Okay,
Yes.
I'm ready to go.
No shade to Selgo, though.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
on today.
Yeah, I'm not throwing shade. Okay. If you're gonna be somebody... I'm gonna start this
Was there a
over.
period after that?
I'm gonna start this over. If you're gonna be somebody... You need to be a leader, not a follower. Be strong-minded. The impossible is always possible.
Very nice. The inspirational words of Selena.
You like it?
It's beautiful.
Love it. Jesse Cuervo, everybody.
Yay.
See him on the After the Show podcast.